Let me tell you something that sounds backwards, but it's true. Premium clients don't make your business harder, they make it easier. And if your business feels tight right now, if you feel like you're always behind, always responding, always putting out fires, it's not because you need more hustle. It's because you're serving too many of the wrong people. Some of you are not running a business. You're running a customer service hotline with the logo. So here's the image I want you to hold in your mind. Imagine a breathing ball, the kind that's compact and tight when it's closed, but open and spacious when it expands. It's the same ball either way, same material, same structure. It doesn't expand because you cram more into it. It expands because it becomes less crowded. That's the premium client lesson. Premium position doesn't expand your business by adding more stress. It expands your business by removing what's suffocating you. Now, before you tune out, let me clarify something. A lot of people hear premium clients and immediately think he means expensive. Not necessarily. Premium is not a price tag. Premium is behavior. Premium clients exist in every industry at every price point. A premium client is someone who respects expertise, communicates reasonably, makes decisions, values outcomes, and follows a process. And the biggest reason premium clients feel easier is simple. They pay for certainty. They're not paying you to be stressed. They aren't paying you to be overwhelmed. They're paying you to be clear. And when things are clear, when you are clear, everything gets lighter. If your business feels crowded, it's usually not because you lack knowledge, it's because your positioning is too broad and your boundaries are too loose. So today, I'm going to show you how premium clients create more breathing room and how to start attracting them without working harder. And we're going to make it simple because the goal is not to build a business that crushes you, that suffocates you. The goal is to build a business that lets you breathe. Here's the real issue. Most people think premium means more effort, more complexity, more perfection, more time, more work. But premium is often the opposite. Premium usually means fewer clients, clearer standards, better communication, less friction, more profit, and more peace. Let me give you one word that explains why your business feels tight right now. That word is friction. Friction is the enemy. If you want to know why your business feels crowded, it's usually because you have too much friction. And friction shows up in three places: exceptions, objections, and extra communication. So let's break those down. Exceptions are when everything has to be customized, special price, special terms, special timeline, special handling, special emotional support. Now, sometimes customizing is necessary, but if your entire business is built on exceptions, you don't have a business. You have chaos with an invoice. Objections are when people don't trust your value. They want to debate your fee. They want to think about it. They want you to prove yourself again every single conversation. Now, number 3, extra communication. This is the constant back and forth, constant updates, constant reassurance, constant just checking in, constant follow-up. That's a full-time job inside of your full-time job. Now, here's the truth. Premium clients don't remove friction because they're nicer. Premium clients remove friction because your positioning is clear and your process is strong. And that brings me to the Jenga lesson. A lot of you are running your business like a Jenga tower. You've built this tower over time and Each block represents something important: your client type, your offer, your messaging, your boundaries, your pricing, your process, your follow up, your confidence, and your lead sources. And what happens for most people is the tower starts to wobbling. So, what do? They add more blocks, more marketing, more content, more offers, more discounts, more grind, more let me try something else, more new, more novel, more services that you shouldn't do anyway. That's not strategy. That's panic with a calendar. In Jenga, the goal isn't to add blocks until it looks stable. The goal is to pull the right block. The right block reduces the wobble. The right block creates stability. The right block gives you oxygen, room to breathe. So let me show you the 3 blocks that are suffocating most business owners today. As I name them, I want you to check yourself, because if you're honest, you know exactly which one you keep tolerating. Block number 1 is the prove it client. This is the client who makes you audition. They compare you to other people. They ask questions that aren't curiosity, they're cross examination. They don't want clarity, they want control. And you find yourself explaining and explaining and explaining. That's not a sales conversation. That's not a consultation. That's a trial. And you're the one who's on the stand. Some of you have become professional defenders of your own worth and value. The prove it client doesn't just take your time. They take your confidence. They make you second guess your pricing. They make you rewrite your offer. They make you over deliver just to feel safe. And they shrink your business. So block number 2 is going to be the exception client. This is the client who always needs special handling. They want a different deliverable, a different timeline, a different process, different communication styles. And if you're honest, you've told yourself this lie, the same one that I've told myself. Well, if I just do it this once, and then you do it again and again, and you wake up one day and your business is a pile of one-off clients or customers. One-offs create fatigue. One-offs destroy margin. One-offs force you to think too much too often. Premium clients, on the other hand, love standards. They love structure. They love being led, not controlled, led. Now, let's look at block number 3, the ghost then urgent client. You know this person. They disappear for weeks. They don't respond. They don't move forward. And then suddenly they need everything right now. And you get dragged into their lack of planning. Now you're sprinting because they were just leisurely strolling along. That's friction. Premium clients usually don't do that because premium clients respect timelines and decision windows. So here's the question I have for you today. Which block is stealing your oxygen? Prove it, exception, or ghost urgent? Because you can't build a premium business while tolerating non-premium behavior. Now, let's talk about what your business is supposed to feel like: open, clear, spacious, profitable, peaceful. I'm not saying you won't work. I'm saying your work won't feel like chaos. So how do you get there? I'm going to give you a simple framework because we're making it easy here today. I call it the oxygen method because the entire goal is to give your business room to breathe. O is for outcomes. Premium clients buy outcomes, not features, not fluff, outcomes. So stop describing what you do and start describing what they get. Here's the result I create. Here's the outcome I deliver. Here's what changes when we work together. That's premium language. X is for exclusions. Premium positioning requires saying no. Let's practice right now. No. One more time. No. And yes, no is a complete sentence. Not because you're arrogant, because you're clear. So you need to decide who you don't serve. You don't serve indecision. You don't serve disrespect. You don't serve chaos. You don't serve constant negotiation. This is where we get scared because we think saying no will shrink our business. But we're not saying no to money. We're saying no to suffocation. And when you say no to suffocation, your business expands. Why? Is for your process. Premium clients love a process. They don't want to guess. They want a path. So you need a simple set of steps. Qualify, set expectations, deliver, review and retain, and earn referrals. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Qualify, set expectations, deliver, and then review and retain and earn referrals. When the process is clear, the client feels safe. When the client feels safe, they decide faster. Let's move to the G. G is for guardrails. Guardrails are boundaries, your response times, your communication channels, your timelines, your availability, your decision windows. Boundaries are not rude. Boundaries are leadership. Premium clients don't get offended by boundaries. They respect them because they have boundaries in their own lives and businesses. The wrong clients, however, get offended because they wanted access, not outcomes. They did not pay for the result. They paid for your time. E is for evidence. Evidence is your proof. Testimonials, results, case studies, credentials. When your evidence is clear, you don't have to argue. You simply show up and show out. N is for next step. One next step, not 5. Premium is clean. Premium is focused. Premium is decisive. So you want your call to action to match that energy. Now, I'm going to give you the one Jenga pull, the one block you pull this week that changes everything. Stop taking clients who require you to prove your value every conversation. That one decision does more for your business than another marketing hack. Because when you stop tolerating that behavior, your objections drop, your follow-ups drop, your stress drops, your margin increases, and your confidence rises. And as a result, your results rise. And suddenly, your business can breathe again. That's premium. Not more crowded, more open. Not more chaos, more clarity. Not more hustle, more oxygen. So if this hits you, here's what I want you to do next. Take the Affluence Readiness Assessment so you can see exactly what to tighten up. The link is in the description. And if you want more of these Make It Easy frameworks, subscribe, because this is exactly what we're doing here on this channel. You don't need to work harder. You need more oxygen. And you can't get oxygen in a crowded business. So let's expand the ball. I love you. God loves you. And there's nothing you can do about it. And until the next time I see you or you see me, don't be average. Be world renowned. Peace.